morning. Good morning. Good morning, Bubble Vis. How are you doing today? I've actually been up for a little while and then mostly awake. Chilly, but mostly awake. You are first, and it is Friday, so you might be the only one. Nobody's used to me coming on Fridays. Good morning, Deidre. How are you doing today? Nobody's used to me being on Fridays. I missed Wednesday, so I like to do 3 shows a week, so I figured I'd do one today. Go Fish Office. Good morning, dear. How are you? All right, I'll be here. I'll be here for about 2.5 hours until Gill Skills goes live. I can't miss that Gill Skills show, you know. Scroll this down. Woohoo, I've been on for 2 minutes and already got the first thumbs down. Yeehaw. Joy Stewart. Good morning, Joy. How are you doing? You try to be obnoxious when we're raiding. But a little bit chilly out today. I don't know the temperature. I don't exactly know what I have done on my phone this morning. I suppose if somebody decides they want to call me, then I'll hear it. I'll hear it. It is chilly. I'm probably going to start a fire later. I mean, it's not that cold. It's 64 inside. Does it say 64? Nope, it says 59. Most loud fonts. But, all right, I'll put the... Alrighty, I appreciate that, Go Fish. Have them come on over. Anybody is welcome up on panel that wants to come. It is coffee time. If you don't drink coffee, tea or whatever you do drink is fine. I'm actually thinking about starting to write coffee and just write coffee time chat, because that's actually what it's called. I started with the coffee. One morning I was just tired as hell and I really needed my coffee, so that's what I typed out was coffee. And it stuck. Allie Mack, good morning or afternoon, I should say. Yeah, Joy, coffee. I like my coffee, but unfortunately I'm only supposed to have 2 cups a day, so I think it's time to trim the stash again today. It's a little awkward over there. Afternoon there, yep. Those that don't know, it's afternoon over in Scotland right now. Oh. So I actually got up and edited a video this morning. It is 90% uploaded right now. I'll probably bring that up, post it later this evening, or I'll post one of them. You accidentally rolled 2 cigarettes? Yesterday, I accidentally pulled 2 out. I pulled one out of the pack and set it here and got talking, and then pulled another one out. But I don't roll mine, so rendering on your PC, yeah, that's what mine's doing. It's almost done. It's getting there. It'll go boom here in a minute when it finally pops up. But so, how's everybody doing today? Yep. And this one's actually a junk video. So I'm doing the coffee chat this morning, and then I'll head on over to Gill Skills when he's live at noon. And then I really got some stuff I got to get done. I really need to get my green screen back up for my behind the channel show and stuff like that. Oh, it is done. I heard the noise. And but I'm not just going to hang it this time. I'm going to actually suspend it from the ceiling on a roller system so I can get it up and out of the way when I want to. Because we got a string right there that I had the old one hung on. And then it looks like it's going to come down about this one. And the thing's 5 feet long. Then I got to see if I can get it to go around the table, or if I always have to do, excuse me, yeah, OBS when I'm doing it. Good morning, Missy. Where you at today? Or are you in the same place? Brr. That shave. Definitely got to do something with this beard today. It's getting all scraggly, scriggly again. Put this back up again. Going to Indianapolis tomorrow. There you go. I'm still in Maine. I'll be in Maine forever, I think. Indiana. You know, R5 is in Indiana. Yep, she is. I don't know what part of Indiana, but she's in Indiana somewhere. Casino resort. Plus, I may meet up with another YouTuber. Ooh. I have yet to do that. I really got to get up and visit with Gill Skills someday. Too far. You know, I used to belong to a website, and I did a trip to visit a couple people, and I was in Indiana and supposed to head back from Indiana back to Georgia, and instead I diverted myself all the way out to Arkansas to visit one of the people. So yeah, we will. I keep saying one of these Thursday nights I'm just going to go up and do the live stream with him. You know, be right there with him when he does the live stream. That way, he not only would it be cool, but he can show me how he does a lot of things that I don't know how to do yet, like do the intro video to his live stream. I don't know how to I don't know how to do all that stuff, so it'd be kind of cool just to go up and have him teach me also a bunch of stuff. There's a power outage in Boca Chica, Texas, so I can't see the Starship being built. The stream is down. Ah. Yeah, I can. He just told me to let him know when I'm going to come and go on up. But just like usually run into other things to do, or I've done stuff all day and then I end up getting lazy at night, so I don't really want to go anywhere. But maybe because next Thursday is the special 5-year anniversary, so maybe I will get up there and see him when it comes to that. Maybe. We shall see. Today is a Friday morning. The wife is not upstairs working. She actually took another shift at a different facility that we work for, and she's actually working today instead of tonight, which was another reason I decided to go ahead and do some coffee chat this morning. T wanted my lazy butt to go up and see you in Maine. Yeah. Old car auto guy. Good morning, Jason. How are you doing this chilly morning? It's kind of a fine morning, but it's a little bit chilly. Not too bad, though. Windy and rain. Isn't it like always raining and windy in Scotland, though, Allie? Yeah, Maine is in the as far east as you can go in the United States, all the way up. I'm doing good, Crazy Ann. How are you doing this morning? It's good to hear, Jason. I saw you was on last night, and I was going to skip over, but I was right in the middle of a live stream with somebody else. So, yeah, I heard it's Canadian Thanksgiving weekend, but the person that told me that couldn't explain exactly what Canadian Thanksgiving is. Maybe you can enlighten us a little bit as to what it exactly is, because I have no clue. Thank you for sharing it out, Crazy Ann. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Because Shanette Williams was on last night. She said it was Thanksgiving weekend, and I asked her if there was pilgrims in Canada, and she didn't even get it. So, good morning, Cholino. Yes, happy Friday. Happy Friday. And Jason, if you get a chance, check out one of my recent videos in the auto section. It's the title of it's Look What I Found. And it says Mustang Sally on the picture. I found this old Mustang, awesome Mustang out in the woods, but unfortunately, I went and seen the guy about it yesterday, and he gave it to his son a couple years ago, so they're not ready to get rid of it yet. Casual Friday. Every day's casual. Every day is casual. Yeah, ride, Sally, ride. That's and honestly, if I could get the Mustang off the guy and started rebuilding it, that's probably what I would name it. It would just be Sally. How original, huh? All righty, Jason. We will talk to you later. You have a good day, buddy. No, not Christine. Jeez. Christine was a Pontiac. Yeah, I believe Christine was an old Pontiac. Geez, no, I don't want a car that's going to eat me. Well, it didn't eat the driver. It ate all the people around it. Plymouth Fury, that's what it was. Okay. Well, I got the P right. I got the P right. Chitty chitty bang bang. No. Sally. Mustang Sally. Right, Sally, right. Ah. Happens with a lot of old cars over here. People buy them to do up and just sit on them for years, then they end up scrapyard. Yeah, well, this guy bought it, got a hold of it many years ago, and he actually it runs. He put a because I went over last night and I talked to him, and he put a 351 Cleveland in it that has the CJ or Cobra Jet upgrades on the engine, all the specs of a 351 Cobra Jet, which I'd never heard of, but he explained it to me. And well, you know what? Oh, really? I don't know what it is, but this morning chat was my idea. So, quite honestly, get the fuck over it and get out. There. How do you like them? Chilly people right there. But yeah, I can't get it, Chileno. He's not he's not selling it, but he put the 351 upgraded it to a 351 Cobra Jet. He's put an FX automatic transmission in it. He's put some special rear end. He told me, but I don't know. And he redid the floorboards, and he's redone a lot of stuff. And then he give it to his son, who 2 years ago, who put it out back, and now it's just sat there for 2 years out in the back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let it sit through this year in the winter and stuff, and then I'll head back over next spring or summer and see if they're ready to sell it yet. He said if they ever did get rid of it, he'd want to take out the motor and the tranny, which is fine with me because I've actually got an idea on a Mustang. I either would want to put a 429 Cobra Jet engine in it, or go to the total extreme opposite, and instead of even putting a V8 in it, drop one of the new Ford EcoBoost V6s in it, because those suckers are peppy. They really are. Yeah, I didn't meet his son, but I'm guessing his son is probably as old as he was, probably mid-20s, early 30s. I would have to guess. But the guy does other stuff that he never does. He's got a 76 Corvette sitting out in his driveway that he's got all the stuff to restore it. He's redone the whole body. He just basically needs to put it together and paint it. And he's been telling his wife that he'll get to it next week for the last 20 years, he says. But yeah, I really would like to have it. And of course, even if I got it, it'd probably sit out here for probably my grandson, who just turned a year old in July, would be 18 before I have a gutter bill. But that's all right. I'd slowly work on it anyways. Make a whole dedicated YouTube playlist to Mustang Sally. That's what you tell your wife? Yeah. So there. First coffee's almost gone, but I didn't just grab it when I opened up the chat. I had already been up for a while, so. Casma the bunny, good morning. Good morning. Oh, Casma Black the bunny. Good morning. So, what are people going to do? You can do coffee, you just choose not to. World Championship Tetris? Okay. Casma? Alrighty. I can do that. I watched a thing on it is 9:51 a.m. I watched something on gaming athletes, and because everybody's picturing these big slobby guys sitting around just playing video games in their mom's basement and whatever. And it's really not. Those guys actually have to stay fit because they stay up for hours on end in order to do that. They have to be pretty fit. They have diets they have to maintain and stuff like that to actually be able to participate in those championships and stuff like that. So it's almost 3 p.m. Yeah, your day's half over. Mine's just beginning. Zone? Oh, same time zone? Yeah, probably. I think the Eastern time zone is like one of the largest time zones. Christ, it goes all the way out to freaking way out there. Everything spicy. Good morning, buddy. How are you doing today? Yeah, Chelino, you're a little ways behind us. Chelino's in California, so he's in that Pacific time zone. Brr. I'm definitely going to start a fire after coffee chat. I got some stuff to do. I don't think I'm going to do outside. I don't think I'm going to do my outside stuff today. I'm going to get some stuff done inside I got to do. Dragon, yeah. I got a late start. I figured Friday. Normally I don't do a coffee chat on Friday, but I thought, what the hell? But I also thought I tend to do better if I started a little bit later, so I didn't start until 9:30. Trying to adjust to the Pacific time. You're not even out in the Pacific time zone yet. Excuse me. I don't know why I'm turning. It ain't like I'm going to get germs on you. It's not germs anyways, it's cigarettes. MBA, good morning, brother. How are you doing this morning? Mountain Bushcrafters Alliance, home of the Sad Song Sunday, which we all love. It just happens he does it on Sundays, and at least he does it a little bit later now, so I can usually catch the second half of it, which is cool. But anybody that likes some good old guitar music and singing, head on over to MBA on Sundays, and also check out his other videos. He does trapping and beard stuff and product reviews, and he does all kinds of good stuff over there. So head on over and check him out. Getting ready to work. Well, that's good. So you're getting out into the shop and being able to do a little work. Nobody say anything interesting. Have to make coffee, and I don't want to miss anything. All right, Bubble Vist. Chat usually never gets interested until somebody gets up here to talk with me. Well, that's good. At least you're not, stuck right in the house. You can get a little work done, and I know you've been working on your traps, and hopefully your foot's all better for trapping, so you can head out into the woods and set those up. That'd be cool. Damn. Oh, now Missy's leaving. We know she ain't going to get coffee. Where are you going, Missy? Besides Arizona. I don't know. Arizona might be a cool place to winter. Nice and warm, not too, doesn't get cold. Most people on the East Coast head for Florida, but sure, go the extra mile. Head for Arizona. I'll keep pasting this till somebody finally gets up here. Joy's back. Welcome back, Joy. Not a whole lot's happening. NBA joined us. People are off getting coffee, or I don't know what Missy's doing, but people are off doing some things. And see if we can't get somebody that wants to come up on screen sooner or later, so everybody's not just having a look at my ugly mug. Oh, I just looked back. Appreciate you too, NBA. Really do. You're one of my absolute favorite YouTubers out there. Woo, doggies. Definitely chilly. I know it's horrible to say, but I'll kind of be glad when it gets a little bit colder. That way there, I can just start a fire and leave it going round the clock. Because it's actually easier to do that than it is to start a fire in the morning, get the chill off, and then it goes out, and then you got to start it the next morning to get the chill off. But if you keep it going, then it's too hot. So actually, a little bit colder would be good. Your hair's crazy. Mine too. Actually, it was. It was like going whoop, sticking out through here, and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. Yep, I'm trying to get my green screen up today. Clean up a little bit of this mess. See what else I can get done. 50 in the shop at 6, but 50, yeah, I think it's supposed to get to like a high of 50 here today. But even at 50, it's still, you crank the wood stove, get the wood stove going, and it just heats it up to like 80 degrees in here, and that's way too hot. And and I'm bitching about the heat, and it's like, so want it either cold or warm. 37. Yeah, I don't know what it was this morning here. Like I said, I've lost my phone. I don't know where my phone is. Got to be somewhere between my bedroom and here. Maybe it's out on the counter. When I was making coffee, I really don't know. 75. Oh, yeah. It was 2 days ago. It was 65, and it felt so warm out. It was awesome. Yeah, yeah. But we all know winter's coming, so ain't no getting around it unless we can get that spaceship that Bubblevis is always talking about up there and tilt the Earth back the other direction. It's always going to come winter. But with winter, get some cold, and then 6 months later, it seems like here in Maine, we get warm. It's warmer weather back up. So, but, eh. Oh, Bubblevis is back. Sipping the coffee. Yeah, people say that. They say I like it cool better than hot because when you get hot, you can only, dress down so far and stuff like that. And it's like, no, I'd rather have it hot because if it gets too hot, I can always, sit in front of the air conditioner or something. I don't like being chilly. Perfect weather is 70 degrees. It's perfect weather. But I also like it to get hit at least 80 in the summertime because I like to ride my motorcycle in a t-shirt, and anything less than that, you got to put on a sweatshirt or a light jacket or something to ride. So that's right, Missy. When you get hot, you can just get naked and sit around in front of the air conditioner naked. Sure. Now that we all got a nice, fine picture going in our heads of Missy sitting in front of an air conditioner naked, I think it's time for coffee. I gotta do my thing. Where is it? Ah, look at that. And we got it brewing. I'll hide that. That in the comments. Naked speed walking. Cold for a t-shirt and too hot for a jacket. Well, that's why I do like early fall. This is getting a little chilly, but early fall, so that when you get up in the morning, if you're outside, you got to be in something like this, a sweater or a sweatshirt or something like that. And then by noon, you're in a t-shirt and you're not hot, but you're comfortable. Missy's young. She called you young, Missy. Sorry. Sorry, I had to say it. Had to do it, Missy. anybody out there is welcome to hit that link and come on up. Oh, I kid because I love, it. Ugh. I already am in thought, Missy. Come on, brew coffee, brew. Definitely want the warm coffee. It'll be my second cup for the day. And that'll be it for coffee for me. So, eh. Do a couple clickety dicks here. Oh, I lost it. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There it is. Just trying to look. My thing's all uploaded, so I can't shut the program down though because I have to go and make sure that it uploaded right to YouTube and is playing right and everything. Because I've uploaded a couple times and then just gone ahead and shut it down. And I never saved the video because I figure if I always want the video, I can upload it or whatever. But shut it down and then have to go back and re-edit the whole damn thing because it didn't, for some reason, stick to YouTube. Habisha Online. Hello, hello. How are you doing? I don't know, Bubblevis, if anything has happened in the world or not because I don't watch the news or anything. It would come up, but my phone and it's rubbish. My PC is doing uploading. Yeah, that's fine. Somebody will eventually come up here, or you people have to listen to me talk for the next 2 hours. That guy is going to be a cyborg? Somebody's going to be a cyborg? Gonna have to explain that one to me. Like he's volunteering to do this, or he has medical problems and needs to do it, or he has a muscle disease. Well, that'll be interesting to keep tabs on. Gonna grab the coffee. It's done brewing. But yeah, that'll be interesting. Well, what's this? Some guy's got a muscle disease and going to become a cyborg. Hey, if it works, it'll be cool. So he decided to be a cyborg. Now he is in the process of turning into a cyborg. I'll have to check that out because that actually sounds pretty interesting. It does, it does, it does. It does, it does, it does. Brr. She's a little chilly out. A little bit chilly. Some guy is trying to start his car outside and all he's doing is flooding it. Floodnet? What is it, a 1972 Dodge? Tina McKenzie, good morning. All right, let me, I'll open this in a new window. Nope, that's not what I want to do. Yeah, that's what I thought. You get me all confused. Now I've lost everybody. I can't even see you. Hang on. Sheesh. That ain't what I wanted to do. I am so confused right at the moment. Okay, I want to open in a new tab. There we go. And open it. Accept. And we're going to hit the what is the button I'm looking for? The star button. Star button. There we go. We'll save it. Done. Then I'll go back and look at it later. There we go. Tina's in the house. We got 11 watching and 9 thumbs up. It sounds weird to hear me say that. But I will say, if you can share it out, go ahead and share it out. Because I would like, just one time, I would like to see us hit 25 people in the coffee chat. That would be pretty cool. If we could hit 25. I've hit 23, I think, is the highest I've ever been. Alrighty, Go Fish. Appreciate that. Sending on over new people. Sit down for some coffee or tea or chocolate milk or beer or whatever the hell time of day it is you are, and if you want to drink it. Thank you, Allie. Appreciate it. Crazy Ann's in the house. Crazy Ann always shares me out. She's a wonderful lady. Thank you, MBA. Appreciate it, brother. We 25. 25 isn't so bad. Well, it would be right now, considering there's only 9 in the house, but usually this coffee chat, which you would think I would change myself accordingly, usually the coffee chat doesn't really get going and get a lot of people in here until just about 11 o'clock. But it's kind of late to do that. Stopping by to say hi. I'll keep you running. Kind of sick today. Headed back to bed, or I would come up and sit with you. All right, Granny. No problems. You go get better. Glad you was able to stop by. Appreciate it. Thank you, Tina. Yeah, usually it doesn't get hot and heavy until about 11. Shared his video with subscribers. So I'm trying to decide. I have done one music video, and I think I'm ready to do another one. And I'm still trying to decide the song that I want to play. But I'm actually thinking about the song Don't Look Now, Mama's Got Her Boobs Out by Rodney Carrington and doing it as a video to put up on YouTube. MBA saying good morning, all in the chat. We'll put this up for those that are on their cell phones, maybe they're MBA, then they can see you. Moser Boy's in the house. Good morning, Moser Boy. How are you doing today? No one's popped up yet. Usually Snobby Scrap Picker is the first one up on panel, but he's not in here today. So Ralph Morrick, good morning, Ralph Morrick. Ralph, I put the link. Get up here and save me. I'm here all by myself, and I've already talked myself hoarse. Of course, Ralph, you just getting out of bed? We're gonna call him Robot Ralph. Actually, we make fun of Ralph because he's in his robe, but in all honesty, he's not in his robe as often as we tend to make it sound like he is. Eileen Vayu the fam. Good morning, dear. Good morning. How are you doing today? But as the description says, anybody's welcome on panel, and all topics are welcome as long as they're talked about in a orderly fashion.
Good morning.
Good morning, Ralph.
I just got out of bed. I have a new mattress, and hello, Crazy Ann. Oh, just got out of bed too.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh no, I've been open. Oh no, 5 hours. 4 hours.
Now we got the panel going.
Yeah.
I got a new mattress, and it's so good.
Oh, I have to turn the music down maybe.
I think I slept for 10 hours. I'm not sure.
Oh, I slept for 3.
Is it one of the memory foam mattresses?
No, it's quite a simple, cheap mattress, but it's new and a lot better, and it's made for heavier people. The one I had was for someone on average of 80 kilos, and now I have one that's on average for 100 to 110 kilos. So basically 2 small people. Mm-hmm. So this has a lot more. It's also thicker, and the insulation and the springs in there are a lot better. That's so good. Well, Crazy Ann always looks better than me, Ali Mac.
When
for the simple fact that she's a woman.
Oh, is that a fact? Are you sure?
I assume so. Yeah.
It's an adjustable bed with a memory foam mattress, and it is awesome.
Yeah, those are even better.
Hot Miss Missy, why ain't you up here?
She's traveling. Traveling. The Good Morning Crew.
Yeah. Good morning, Go Fish office.
So.
Good morning, Joy Stewart.
Maybe I'll start making my coffee.
I'm pretty, yeah. I don't feel pretty.
Nice to see you, Go Fish.
I feel well rested though.
I'm in bed naked. Okay.
Well, even better reason to come up on panel.
Why not? Why not?
Ralph's drinking out of his ugly mug.
Yeah, I see Gil's face first thing in the morning when I wake up.
What's sad is I have my own mug, but I'm constantly drinking out of this. This is the one I drink out of.
Special Olympics.
Yeah, I got this the first time I ever worked. The Special Olympics will work, and it's my favorite cup. It's about the right size, I think, for a cup of coffee.
I tend to go for the bigger cup as well. It doesn't really matter what it says.
Yeah.
Let's see. I think I'm done editing something, so I really need to
I don't know, NBA. You look kind of pretty when you get that thing all tied up in a nice little thingy going down here.
You talking about Ralph?
No, NBA.
Oh,
When he gets his beard all braided up and coming down.
Oh, with the blobs.
Nope, not the chin balls.
The ball.
Like last night, he had it pretty. Was it last night? Yeah, he was on last night. He had it more braided down tight. Special Olympics. My daughter's in Special Olympics 3 years now. Thank you for your support. Oh, absolutely, Moser boy. That's actually what I do for work. I work with mentally handicapped adults. So that's actually my job. Jeff Frederick, good morning. Good morning.
hello, Jeff. How are you doing? Is that a Garner?
What's on your agenda today, or else it's not Wednesday, so you ain't going to Mama's.
No, I think I'm taking the day off and in doing very much, but I do want to get some video editing done. The unboxing video I did of the big video game where you popped in at the last, I think, couple of minutes a couple of weeks ago, I've now edited down to something that's about 20 minutes. And I even added some extra, like a bit of showing all the pieces that came out in more detail, because I'm very disappointed at the quality of the video that I made with my webcam that was uploaded to YouTube and then taken down again for editing.
Goldfish, it's going all right. A little chilly here this morning, but I didn't really feel like starting a fire, so sitting around, a little bit chilly.
So I have quite some footage, so I will be uploading later today, and I think on Wednesday I will probably have another video, and then on Friday again. So last Wednesday I had a video. The Friday before that, I'm getting quite some video and projects done. That's kind of the advantage of not having a job, I guess.
Yeah, I got a video all edited and uploaded. I did it this morning. It was a fairly quick one. It's only like 5 minutes long, but I really didn't have to do much editing to it. Just pull them down. It was pretty. It's kind of choppy because half the time my wife was running the camera and she.
Oh yeah.
So, but
Yeah, haven't seen it yet.
yeah, Missy, what you cooking? What you cooking? You gonna bring us something good?
Yeah, I want breakfast or dinner, whatever.
I want pancakes.
Oh, it's just below 21 minutes, so for a huge unboxing. Yeah. At some point you hear Prev reading the comments, so that's the only part I couldn't take out. Otherwise, I would have taken out too much of the unboxing part.
Here comes Mr. Mike.
Good morning, boss.
Morning, Mike.
I thought you were taking a break today and no YouTubes.
Oh shit! I forgot. Damn it.
Yeah, I actually told you yesterday before I left. I'll see you at some of the coffee chats, probably.
I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah, normally I don't do coffee chat on Friday, but like I said, I didn't do it Wednesday because I ended up having to work and I didn't feel like doing nothing yet first thing this morning, so I decided coffee chat. Why not?
Why not? How's Marvin?
Sleeping.
Sleeping.
Pudding pants. You've
Pudding pants.
been called pudding pants, Mike.
Good morning, NBA.
Oh.
Good morning, Mike from Joy Stewart.
I got a text that says you're kind of stuck up since you became a YouTube star.
Well, you're kind of stuck up until you became a YouTube star, or since you became a YouTube star?
Since I became a YouTuber.
Oh,
And I was a YouTube star.
You're stuck up.
That's my neighbor messing with me. I told him it's hard to be me.
Oh,
Mosher boy, good morning. Goldfish office. Eileen. Jeff Frederick. Ali. Bubblevis. Who else? Joy Stewart. I've been seeing Joy everywhere.
Yeah,
yeah. Joy gets around. On
no
YouTube.
joy.
And unfortunately, Ann still has that blonde hair.
Yeah, when is it going purple again? Like really dark purple.
stop bugging me.
Reminds me of that movie Ultraviolet. Still have to watch that.
I can't help but other people want me to stay blonde. Yeah,
Well, yeah, the blonde looks nice too, but
Other
the
people
purple really looked good on you, I think.
yeah, it's only you, Mike, that's complaining. Only you.
I think the blonde looks just fine.
She's not crazy Ann with blonde hair.
Oh, only only Mike complain.
See the red, the purple, the blue, green, whatever color.
Hmm.
Yeah, I can see a little bit of black in her.
There,
She probably look good black. Dye her hair black.
What's your original color then? Like dark? That. Oh, okay.
I
Great.
mean,
That's called dirty scalp.
I'm almost as Mike. Yeah.
You should get a
Not
beard.
the beard, not the beard you hear.
All right, MBA. Thank you for joining. Glad you got a chance to come in and say hi. Yeah, and enjoy your workshop out there. I know you've been missing it. So
See you later, Emil. Take care of the
He
food.
said he don't want to miss freedom. Yeah, I bet.
yeah.
Have a good one, buddy. I'm gonna give you a call this weekend.
Hey, Mike. Speaking of MBA, he needs a good computer.
Yeah.
I'm happy for him. I don't ship out computers anymore. They don't go to where they have to go.
They just get lost.
They get lost.
Okay, go over post office.
Hello, Eileen.
He's just in Kentucky. Hand deliver it.
Yeah, he knows where I live. He used to live a couple blocks from me. He knows exactly where I live.
It's
Isn't
weird, but you never met when he lived close.
I know, isn't that crazy? I wish I would have known him then.
Yeah.
I'd beaten his ass.
Well, your YouTube relationship might have been completely different then.
Maybe. And then his brother lived about a mile south of me. Yep, he used to live. It's actually, you'll see 1, 2, 4, about 4 blocks from me. That way.
See, you guys in the city have a whole idea, different idea of a block than I do out here in the country. Because I live on a block, but my block is, let's see, this road out here is 6 miles long. It's another 4 miles down that way, and then it's 7 miles that way to get back up to this road. So we have big blocks around here.
I don't know how many houses are on this one. I'll have to count them and say. I can actually tell you because I can visualize all the houses. This one. Seven, 8.
When I get back to work, I really need to start spending a lot of money on stuff that I want. Not being able to actually buy anything extra, the stuff that you don't really need. It's kind of annoying. But now my screens are flipping out. I need a new screen. I want a 3D printer, and I need a new display case for all this stuff that I've been buying.
A 3D printer would be cool because then you could make up little things and just
use those as patterns for my molds. Yeah,
that'd be pretty
for my casting.
cool.
I have many ideas of stuff that I want to print.
I want a 3D printer, but I can't see it because there's really no reason for me to need one. So
Well, there's a really cheap one, the Elegoo Mars. I think it's like $239.
yeah, but what I'm saying is it's something I would probably use 2 or 3 times, and then it would sit in a corner.
Yeah, Then 200 somewhat is still a lot. Yeah.
All righty, MBA.
So I think our block is 30 houses, 15 on each side.
Yeah, mine has about probably
This is
if you
my
count
breakfast
all
coffee.
the houses around that big area. There might be 30.
Yeah, that's just my block. Now the next block is a really long one, so there might be 30. Shoot, there might be 40 houses on that block. It's just weird. You have short ones and long blocks. It's weird the way the city does it.
New desk and a better chair. PC is okay for what I'm doing just now. Yeah, me and Mike got new chairs about the same time. I think his is a little bit better than mine, but
We're doing selfies, Dan.
mine works. Yeah, and if you're gonna take If you're gonna take selfies, it might as well be topless selfies, right?
Let's go like this then.
Yeah, I don't. My old one that I got sitting right here is I don't know how old it is. I got it from but my wife bought me this new one for our anniversary. So everybody's on their phones, Ralph. They abandon us for telephones.
That's right. I was on JJ's and I was on the phone with the bank and then I muted my thing and I had all my info out there. I don't care. First thing that hits my cards, man, the bank stops it right away.
Yeah, my bank does too. I'm constantly having to call my bank, and they'll say, "Well, we stopped your card because there was this purchase on it, and we don't know about it." And I've actually asked them, "Well, can you not stop it? Because when I have to use my card, I have to use my card. If you're going to stop my card, at least give me a call and let me know, hey, this has happened."
Yeah, mine won't stop, but they'll put a hold on and then they'll get a hold of me because they kind of know like what bank account does what. So if they see something that don't look right, like I have a bank account that just pays all my bills. So if they see something on there from Best Buy or some stupid store or something, they're gonna hold it and then they'll get a hold of me right away to see if it was me. That's what's good about my bank. They're on it. They don't play. Come here.
Oh crap! I just noticed I snipped off a tiny bit that I still wanted in there. Oh well.
You're in trouble.
Not really that necessary.
Hey, Papa. Good morning.
She just woke up. I gotta get my hug.
She needs her coffee.
You need a coffee? Huh? You need a coffee?
I wonder what will happen if you give a dog coffee. That one might end up.
Nothing.
I mean,
No,
nothing.
Nothing.
They don't go extra hyper.
No. I mean, I suppose if you give them like a whole pot full or something, they might. But other than that, nothing.
Good girl. What? What? Are we gonna do any work today? We gonna play GTA all day? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna
Right
do?
now, I'm just gonna sit here and get my lovin's.
What? And
My dogs are being lazy. It's chilly in the house, so they're upstairs still in bed. I will leave stream running, but I need to go do some things. Be back later. All right, Go Fish. We will see you in a bit.
See you later, Go Fish.
Fish go easy. Go Fish has not been feeling well at all
Yeah.
for a while.
Don't overdo it.
Yeah.
Hey, what the hell? Okay.
Granny was sick last night, throwing up.
Yeah, she popped in
Why
here
the?
and said she was turning it on, but she weren't going to chat because she wasn't feeling good.
No, she was on the panel last night, sick.
So Snobby Scrappicker has a new picture in his WhatsApp. I'll quickly show it.
Looks like a sack of beets.
Yeah.
Thank you, Go Fish.
Autocorrect. Yeah. See, I never mess with autocorrect.
I always turn that off.
I don't even think mine's on the computer. Oh, they're on phones though. So, but I don't know. Yeah. Load of old balls. Yeah.
Sparky likes beer, but whiskey makes him mean.
Hey, Crazy Ann, your pillow looks a little deflated.
It's just the pillowcase. I think she's on the phone.
She is.
Yeah, she's probably video chatting or whatever. Might have to kind of pause this now.
So Shernette wanted one of these.
Michael the Man, the myth, the legend.
Yeah.
Cool. Are they yours or is it just something
No,
that you got somewhere?
They're on Teesprings. I found that by accident because Gil Skill said that one day on his live, and it was like a coincidence. I was on my Facebook and there was just an ad on there, and it said it had that shirt on it. I was like, wow, how slick is that?
Okay. Yeah, that's a coincidence. Yeah.
Yeah, that happens. You go to Teespring and you type in something, and all of this other stuff will type up. Like everybody knows my last name is Ireland, so all these shirts that says I'm Irish or something with the word,
yeah,
not something like that keeps popping up as suggestions for me to buy.
So I sat there and I ordered 2 of them for corn nut. I said, which one you want? She said,
Good morning, computer.
They're both good.
All right, Granny, you go get some rest, darling.
Hey, Granny, computer chick.
Yeah, I knew Granny was in here. She said she was going to turn it on, but she wasn't going to chat.
I just got a text message, or I just saw the text message that I got like 6 hours ago from the job agency that the company I did the tag along day with on Tuesday had a positive review, and they're all going on vacation for about a week. So I will hear back from them after the 21st.
That's good.
So by the time my birthday is, I might be working.
And
So, yeah. Or maybe I'll still be free. You never know.
If you get broke, you have all those ingots that you can cash in to buy more.
Maybe.
I can pick out now. He'd be crying on his way to the scrapyard with all of his ingots.
No, I'm not gonna bring the ingots.
Goodbye, muffins.
It's too handy for remelting.
Goodbye, muffins.
Well, the muffins, I actually remelted some of the small muffins into ingots. It's just a bit handier, especially if they fit in the electric crucible, the electric furnace crucible. So what I basically do is when I melt like cans or big parts of extruded aluminium, I turn them into the smaller ingots so that I can use them in the electric crucible. And remelting them for the second time makes them slightly more pure.
Yeah, I looked at one of those electric crucibles for when I get ready to start doing gold, because I don't want nothing big. I just want something small for when I do it. It's not because they're expensive.
Yeah, they're like 300 somewhat dollars. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like nuts.
Yeah. It's about the same price as your latest gaming console. So I had the choice between an Xbox One or the smelting furnace, and I went for the furnace because I already had the PlayStation 4. So yeah, it is quite an investment, but I've been using it a hell of a lot and having a hell of a lot of fun with it.
I'm gonna go back to my original plan, which is building one out of a pot.
Yeah, that'll work.
And just
it's a lot more fun building it yourself, though.
Yeah, and I can get a whole 20-foot roll of KO wool for half the price of an electric furnace. So I'd be able to build, 10.
I'm not sure where to get KO wool over here because I asked a few people and nobody knew what it was. There's probably a different name for it in Dutch.
eBay.
Yeah, I guess.
That's where I was going to order it. It's like $120 for a 20-foot roll or something like that.
Hmm.
which is actually pretty cheap because other than that,
And the roll is how wide? Like
12
Three-
inches,
12 inches wide.
1 foot wide by 20 feet long.
That's about 30 something centimeters. Oh, thin. Hmm. Well, if you make a small furnace, that'll work.
Yeah. I just need to make one small for, like doing 1 ounce of gold or 2 grams of gold or whatever.
Yeah. The melting point of gold is just below the melting point of copper, so you're gonna need quite some power in there.
Because I personally, I could, with the small amounts I'm going to have, I could just stick it in in a melt dish and melt it with a oxyacetylene torch, but I don't want to take any chance of any of it blowing out and stuff like that. So I just soon have me a furnace and I can just set it in and let it heat up. And
don't have no pants on.
don't have no pants on.
Nope, I'm staying over.
Neither have I.
Yeah, your head looks more like it's under Ralph's robe than.
Oh,
Ah.
I left that for you. Ralph needs love too.
So computer chick is at work,
Oh, hello, computer chick.
checking in. I haven't put this up in a while. I'll put this up in case somebody else pops in that wants to come up.
Let me see this. What's Snobby sending me?
I had to go get some more hard drives yesterday, Maine-iac.
Yeah, you said you had 100 to pick up.
Yeah, I had like 250.
Oh,
Every time he says a number, it's always going to be more or less. I said this ain't 100. I was close. You weren't even close, dude.
still 250 hard drives. That's about what? Probably close to 100 pounds of cast aluminum.
Yeah, I use them mostly for the boards. Get $10 a pound for the boards.
MD Outdoors. Good morning, buddy.
I got to box some stuff up. I sold 7 pounds of Gold Corner VGA chips, just a chip. $135 a pound yesterday. And then I sold 6 pounds of memory for $18 a pound. Like $1,200 worth of shit.
$18 memory.
So he already put the money in my PayPal, so I told him I'll box it up and ship it out today for him.
Now I'm curious. I'm just curious.
He paid $2 more a pound than board store pays.
Well, that's always a good deal.
Yeah. It's like everybody hit me at once yesterday.
How do you? Oh, of course.
AMD, I actually feel pretty good today. Shocking. I went to bed about 3 o'clock. But the day has just started. I'm taking the day off, so maybe that's why.
Yeah.
No YouTube, no cell phone. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Nana. Oh, no.
Oh, Nana. Oh,
Well,
Nana.
hello, Nana. How are you doing
That song
today?
always pops in my head.
Trinette, it's too early for you. Boy.
Oh, Shanette's up.
She sent me a thing on Instagram. Between her and Amy and Moore, my Instagram blows up all day.
Yeah,
That's
she
'cause-
sometimes texts me too.
That's because you're so charming, man, Mike. I have had, now it's all falling down. Yeah. Oh, cut it out. Of course, I had it all stacked up nice and then it fell down just as I was getting ready to. Just kind of curious.
Nana's hungry? We'll go eat something. Yo.
I got 1 pound, 15.7 ounces. So basically 2 pounds of ram here.
I think the most they ever sold was like 87 pounds, something like that.
Yeah.
None of it, man. It adds up quick though.
Yep, I bet. Yeah, because you figure every computer normally, if it's got any RAM in it, it'll have 2 sticks.
Yeah.
Or more. And so, and you get like a phenomenal amount of computers. So,
Yeah, the guy I got the hard drives from. That's the guy I'm getting the 500 desktops from. So he showed me the mountain. I was like, oh, I said, we'll do it next week. I almost got it for, I'm probably going to have to do it in sections, 30, 40, 50 at a time.
yeah, didn't you say you had 1,500 of them in a storage unit though?
Yeah. They've been in there for 2 years now.
So that's 1,500 hard drives.
Well, I don't know if it's hard drives on all of them, but
Well, just basic normally, So
I've been getting a lot of ceramic CPUs from the scrapyard lately.
really, yeah. See, I've only managed to get a couple ceramic.
And what they do now is they're buying because they know I want all the electronic stuff. So like the last time I went on my pallet, there was a big box there and it was full of it was RAM in the bottom. It was a crap load of PCI cards, motherboards, and then there was like 8 ceramic CPUs mixed in there. Plus there was ceramic CPUs on the motherboards. I was like, shit. You don't get that too often.
Newfoundlander, good morning.
It's Newfoundland.
Newfoundlander.
Newfoundlander.
Mr. Ingalls?
That's what everybody does. I think I'm the only one that calls him Newfoundlander.
And I have pants on, Mike. Yeah.
Hey, now you do, but a little while ago you didn't.
I have pants, sneakers. Yeah.
We'll take it off.
I can take it off if you want to.
Yeah, take it off.
Okay.
I actually cheated. See, what happened was...
She probably took them off, too. She is taking them off.
This one here,
Man.
this one here, I wanted one, so I went and bought it.
Put it on.
Put it on.
Wow. What do you pay for it?
And then about a week later, after I got it, I found this one on the computer. So
How
much did you pay for one?
$20, which is way more than it's worth.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you're just keeping it as a collectible, then
that's what I had planned on doing, was just keeping it as a collectible.
yeah.
But then, like I said, after I got it, about a week later, I found one in the computer down at the dump. It was an old computer. I don't even remember what it was. But I found
a Pentium Pro.
and it was like, what the hell? I just spent $20 and now I got one for free.
That's usually how it works.
Hey, Andrew.
Morning.
Hello, Angel. I was thinking of making a display case with all the different CPUs and different memories and just different parts of computers of the whole development of PCs over the years.
Yeah, I had one.
Because I mean, I've been in IT for like 25 years.
Yeah, when I had all those CPUs there, like in the wintertime, I had 23 of those Pros.
Stop it.
Yeah, see, I just wanted the one, and like I said, I think it was $20 for it.
That's about what they go for.
But,
What do you got there? A unicorn?
Yeah, he's kissing me. Yeah, I'm the unicorn.
It's a My Little Pony plush toy that I found on a bus ride back when I was still in Minnesota back in the May of this year.
Oh, you still got it. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I tried finding who it was, but I tried the darnest. I even brought it to the bus station terminal, and they just handed it right back to me and said, "Here, keep it."
Yeah, you're probably not going to be finding who it was from. Especially if it's someone who just takes the bus once.
Well, I hope you washed it before you started kissing it there.
I hope.
Yeah, I did.
Put it in a pillowcase and then put it in the washing machine.
Hey, Raven,
Raven.
the blackbird.
Howdy, Raven.
Are you crazy?
Well, hey, I'm as crazy as you are, Ann.
Oh yeah, you are. You're worse.
Oh man,
Oh man.
you're a terrific friend, Ann.
Yeah, I'm still a little bit down in the dumps, Mike, about that Mustang yesterday. We had a whole conversation about it this morning.
Yeah, but
Well,
Yeah, I found a Mustang out in the woods, and I went back yesterday to see about it. And the guy gave it to his son, so it's not for sale. And it's like,
oh,
That's a nice car.
I was really hoping it was something he wasn't using, just want me to haul off for a couple $100 or whatever. But no such luck.
Mm.
He did tell me if they ever did sell it, though, it would be sold without the motor and the transmission, which is okay because it drops the price down, right?
yeah. Well, if you know someone, or if you can fix that yourself, even better.
Well, it's not the motor or transmission that I'd want anyways. So,
Or you just want it for display purposes.
no, I want it to fix, but he doesn't have a motor in it that I would want.
Oh, you want to put a beefed up engine in there.
Well, I want to go one of either two directions. If I get me a car like that, I either want to stick a 429 Cobra Jet, which is a big block V8 in it, or go the total exact opposite stream and go with the new Ford EcoBoost V6, because them suckers have like 300 horsepower in a freaking V6. So
Yeah. And of
And
course,
it-
American cars only have to go straight. There's very little corners.
but and that's not actually my dream car anyways, so even though it was awful pretty, it's my dream car is more like a 68 Ford Falcon or a 68 Ford Fairlane.
I go with the Fairlane.
Yeah, the Fairlane's kind of cool, but both of them have kind of like that Mustang look to them, but they're a little bit different. Like the Falcon looks just like a Mustang, everything except for the front grille and headlights. It looks identical to a Mustang, but the front grille and headlights is different. And I actually had one until I broke up with the girl, and it was sitting in her driveway, and her brother was being an asshole and went out and filled it full of 77 Firebird. Is that a Smoking the Bandit car? 77?
Not sure.
No, I'm not going to put a diesel in it. What the heck ails you, Allie? A diesel Mustang.
Well, just out of curiosity, Maniac, and please don't take offense or think that I'm criticizing you, which I'm not. But I'm just curious, why do many old folks like you have a dream car that's from the olden days of like the 50s, 60s, or 40s, when us younger folks, or as people like to call us millennials, have a dream car that's more so like a Mercedes-Benz or a Aston Martin? Why do us younger folks have a dream car that's more so of the newer ones, but you folks like you, Maniac, have a dream car that's of the older models?
Because that's the cars we grew up with.
Those are cars we grew up with, and older folks are a lot more wise than the millennials, so we know that we can
Usually.
work on them, and we can't work on the Mercedes and the Aston Martins and stuff like that.
Good morning, Snobby.
Morning, Snobby.
Hey, look. Angel's trying to grow a mustache. Look at him. He's starting to be a big boy.
I don't care for the looks of the 64 Falcon. I don't like the big long trunk it's on it.
Yeah. Look up some of them old cars, Angel. You'll see why.
Yep, you'll see why.
All right.
The Mustang I've been looking at is a 69 Fastback. The guy verified it last night. It is a 69 Fastback. He put a GT grill in it. He put some Cobra emblems on it himself, but it was a 69 Fastback.
Well, sorry if I haven't. Sorry if I won't be. Sorry if I haven't stayed on than I usually, but I need to get off here now because my sister Shane will be coming in a couple of hours, and I need to get myself ready for today. I wish I could stay longer, but I'm looking forward to spending time with my sister. But you guys have a great day, and Raven.
You have a sister?
You crazy aunt, and the angel is calling you.
Yeah.
Bye.
That guy ain't right.
Oh, no,
Something he found on the bus, right? Yeah.
Maine-iac, I just put that, and I just saw something, 64 in Ford Falcon, and I looked at it.
No, they're a little bit bigger than what I'd want for the Falcon. But I finished the bathroom off. Oh yeah, Snobby's out there over there playing with his cock today.
Barry's vision. What's happening? Plus, the old cars are one hell of a lot easier to work on.
Yeah, Barry's Visions. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, even though, like I said, I wouldn't mind taking a Mustang or something like that and sticking that new Ford V6 EcoBoost in it, which would need all the fuel and all the newer stuff. But you can get the horsepower out of it. It's crazy the amount of horsepower you can get out of a V6 with the newer engines.
I was wondering, do you know what kind of car that Mad Max, the original Mad Max, had?
No, I can't remember.
Interceptor 73 Ford Falcon.
Was it?
Yes.
73 Ford Falcon? I thought they stopped making the Ford Falcons in 72.
Well, they still made them, and they only sold them in Australia. I haven't seen any here in the United States. They're nice. They're literally a nice looking car too.
Oh, I heard my phone. I lost my phone. I just heard it, but I don't hear the noise came from.
Do you have a house phone?
No.
Oh, yeah, right. Usually when that happens, I use my house phone to call my cellular phone, and then it squeals to me from some corner of the house.
You probably left it someplace real close to you where you're able to hear it.
Yeah, it's somewhere.
Mike, what are you watching?
Porn.
It doesn't look porn here.
Yeah, the electronics is the biggest problem on new cars, but the electronics better fuel mileage. It helps it get more horsepower. It does everything. I just wouldn't be able to work on it. I would actually have to put the motor in and then take it to somebody and say, "Here, get this thing running in this car for me," so that they could put in all the computer and everything that it needs to run it.
The only cars I really don't really like is the electric cars.
We've gotten to this discussion before. I think electric cars are cool, but the problem is people keep saying, "Oh, we go with an electric car because we're saving the environment." They're not saving the environment.
No, you're not.
They have to charge those cars with electricity. That electricity comes from some sort of power plant, which is putting emissions into the air. So they're not saving the environment that much.
Clearly, you have not done the math on this. They are.
But what I'm saying is it's a little bit cleaner, but that everything still has to come from a power plant, which is
Yeah,
either
well, at some point, there's going to be way less emissions if more people drive electric, and the way to produce electricity is also being changed. I mean, you still have the old coal-powered power plants. Yeah, those are bad.
or you have
Uh, Nuclear is slightly better. They're going to start doing fusion within the next 10 to 15 years. That'll be awesome. And there's a hell of a lot of like solar and wind powered stations. So
They don't really work that well.
Now, solar and wind power is actually the most inefficient way to produce electricity.
it is, but it is basically free. So,
Yeah.
I
Except for the
mean, this whole
million-
process takes some time. We're just at the beginning of all of this. So
Good morning, Teresa. Except for the millions and billions of dollars it takes to actually put up enough stuff to actually create electricity, and with all that, yes, it's making it a cleaner environment, but it's not making it any cheaper for us because we still have to pay for all that equipment that they had to do.
yeah, true. And
So-
if humanity would ever put aside currency and just do stuff, but then yeah, people need to be rewarded because it's always, what do I get out of it? Will I be able to buy the newest iPad? Me, 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 me. That's how everybody thinks. Nobody thinks about humanity or the advancement of the species. No, it's always me, 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 me.
But,
Sounds like you, Ralph.
Yeah, kind of.
Me, 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 me.
that's life. I mean, we all think about yes, we all want to say, oh, we are for humanity, but I don't care. You always think about yourself first. You are going
That's
to
true.
that is life. You're going to put yourself and your family ahead of everybody else in the world. You know, if it come down to, well, the world's going to get destroyed. Either we're going to kill you and your family, or we're going to kill off all the rest of humanity. Sorry, I choose me and my family. The rest of
Yeah, it's gonna be boring, but then
it would be boring. But me and my family, and that's the way. No matter what they say, that's the way everybody is. They're going to put themselves and their family first.
yeah,
And it's just good morning, Gil Skills. It's just like when it comes to politics, okay, I put myself first, and people say you shouldn't do that, but I do. And the reason I think that people are going to hate me, but I don't care. George W. Bush was the second best president that this country has ever had. Why? Because I was bringing home $1,500 a week then. I had $700 or $800 a week to play with, and that was on top of all my business expenses and stuff like that. Obama came in president, and within freaking 2 years, I was on freaking food stamps.
wow.
So, to me, the money I was making, George W. Bush was awesome. And the number one president, Ronald Reagan, hands down.
I heard that
Yeah.
from many people. Many people like Ronald Reagan. Yeah.
Ronald Reagan.
I was a kid when he was president, so I only heard about him afterwards, basically.
Hey, flatbed truck. The reason people my age love Ronald Reagan was when we was first in school, we had to do, the nuclear bomb drills and all that, where he got under our desk and all that stuff.
Yeah, like that helps. Yeah.
We were right in the middle of the Cold War, and then Ronald Reagan comes in and does his thing, and then all of a sudden, he gets Russia to back to and does all that stuff and makes it so that we are no longer afraid of nuclear war.
Yeah, the Cold War ended basically. Yeah.
Exactly. He ended the Cold War, and it ain't so much of the Cold War. It's so much. It's the point of we didn't have to be scared no more. Because when I was a kid, between the ages of, when I was born to when I was Ronald Reagan area, I was petrified of nuclear war. That was my number one freaking fear, was nuclear war.
A lot of people were. A lot of people
they
were.
got that in there deep. Yeah.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden Ronald Reagan comes along, and we did not have to be afraid of that anymore.
Mm-mm.
Well, that's very good for any person. If you're especially a president, if you're able to like make peace and make people not be afraid anymore, that's good on your resume.
But that is why people of my era love Ronald Reagan. And and I do feel that it's mostly for that. Plus, the Ronald Reagan era economy was just phenomenal. Of course, I was a teenager, so I didn't really get the the whole gist of that. But the economy during Ronald Reagan was phenomenal. Also,
Hmm.
the president.
I have little memory. I have some vague memories of it, but in Europe, well, I think I just grew up after, so there was no real threat going on.
Right. Well, you're not that much younger than I am, believe it or not.
Yes.
I mean, you look 100 years younger than me,
7 years, yeah. So
but you're not all that much younger than me. But yeah, and that's why people of my age love Ronald Reagan.
The first time I ever voted was 1984 when I was turned 18 and I was able to vote. The very first president I ever voted for was Ronald Wilson Reagan.
Yep.
I'm always reminded of Back to the Future. The actor.
There was a lot of people also hated him too.
Yeah, because he was just an actor.
But he wasn't just an actor. That's what people don't get. Yes, he was an actor, but he was also he was some bigwig in General Electric. He was the president of the Screen Actors Guild. He was all kinds of things before he ran for president.
He was also governor. He was governor of California.
Yep. So.
So was Arnold at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Gil, politicians are all actors. They absolutely are.
Yeah.
Well, it's like today we're all talking about Reagan, and then we hear a lot of people still threaten even our current president of the United States.
But so yeah, so those are my two favorite presidents, and it goes back to the whole thing of it's got to do with me and me on a personal basis. I could care less about other things that went on that well I care, but it didn't affect me, so I didn't. Yeah, basically, I didn't care. What do you want?
Yeah, well, if a president changes stuff that positively influence your life, then you're bound to say this is a good president.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Even if they did something to totally screw up the rest of the world.
Well, I really like Bill Clinton, just for his character. I'm not sure what parts of the U.S. economy and whatever he changed or whatever, but I just liked him as a character.
Thank you, Teresa. Bill Clinton was a very, charismatic president. He really was. And
that's why they call him Slick Willie too.
Yeah,
Slick Willie? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He was very charismatic, and Bill Clinton's downfall to being president was NAFTA and his wife.
Yeah. And he also said he never had sex with that intern.
Yeah. See, that never bothered me at all because I
mean, that shows that he's a man.
A 50-something-year-old man getting it on with a 20-year-old something girl. You go, Bill. All right.
Yeah.
Awesome. What I didn't like.
Well, see, that the thing is that he came out and said that.
Well, the thing is, if you and I lied before the Supreme Court, we would automatically be in prison for 10 years.
Yeah. Yeah, and
that's the whole part of that.
Not everybody hated Bill Clinton. Not everybody here.
No, I didn't hate him. I'm a hardcore Republican, and I didn't hate Bill Clinton because he was one of those presidents that he really didn't do nothing. He didn't really change anything with the country, and so what we call a lame duck president. He really didn't do nothing, and so therefore I didn't hate him. He didn't mess the country up. Economist. Yeah. The economy did, when George Bush Sr. got into president, the economy did start going downhill a little bit, and Bill was able to bring that back around. But Jillian Marie, good morning. Good morning. How are you doing? Bone Dancer, hello. How are you doing? Gil Skills probably knows more about presidents than I do. I only know about the ones that I like.
Yeah, I like.
It's funny
I
how
like.
that works.
I'm with you, Maine-iac. I also like Reagan as well.
Well, a lot of people will look at me crazy, like when I say that Richard Nixon was actually not a bad president.
No, I mean, but the only problem is that the Watergate all kind of brought him down a little bit.
Yeah, but if people will check into what Watergate actually was, yes, he did it the wrong way, but they had information stating that the Democrats were trying to not sway votes, but trying to illegally gain votes and stuff like that by illegal means. And he was actually had people going in to investigate it. He did it. He went about it the absolute wrong way. I agree with that 100%. But what he was trying to do was actually a good thing.
Yeah. See, because some of us can go further back and understand what has happened in the past too. Because I also remember who was it? Who came after Nixon? Harold Ford.
Gerald Ford, yep.
Gerald Ford.
Yep, he was not elected. He was just placed in as president. Well, he was elected to second term, but he was just placed in as president when Nixon resigned.
Yeah. And then everybody didn't really like Jimmy Carter.
Jimmy Carter was another charismatic president. I really don't know a whole lot about Jimmy Carter's presidency because I was really young.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Sure.
I was really young when Jimmy Carter was president. And other than that, I really don't know much about the presidents except for, we all know George Washington because we kind of have to learn about him, and he's on everything.
Mm-hmm.
And Abraham Lincoln. Now, the thing about Abraham Lincoln is everybody says that Abraham Lincoln, did the Civil War because of slavery, which is not true. Slavery, the freeing of the slaves was actually a second point in the war. It was mostly about economy because all of the cotton and everything, all the biggest amount of economy was in the South. And none of the money was leaking up north to where the higher population was. And that's what, and of course, the South wanted to become their own country. And if they had become their own country, it would have devastated, the northern territories. It would have devastated them economically. And that is what started the Civil War. The freeing of the slaves was actually it was good. But
Well, see, the thing is that a lot of people don't realize that the Confederate flag, the rebel flag, and the Confederate flags were two different flags.
Yeah. All right, Barry.
Well, guys, you know what? I just came out for a bit. I gotta get going because I'm gonna go see a movie today. I'm gonna go see the new Addams Family.
Oh, I want to see that. I was
Yeah.
a fan of
'Cause-
the two with Raul Julia.
Raul Julia
Yeah.
and Angelica Houston.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember those movies. I also remember the original.
Oh yeah, the series.
Yeah.
Yeah. They reran that here as well.
Barry, are you talking about Abraham? Are you talking about the movie Lincoln, where he was a vampire hunter? That
Yeah.
That's,
that was actually a pretty halfway decent movie, but kind of a weird take on history.
Yeah, Abraham Lincoln is just about everyone's favorite president for some reason, and it turned him into kind of like a superhero.
Vampire hunter.
yeah, it's what if they reimagined Lincoln to being a vampire hunter and stuff like that.
Yep. Oh.
All right, I'm out.
So,
Y'all
all
have
right,
fun.
Raven. You have a good one.
Have a good one,
You too.
Raven.
All righty, Barry. You have a good one too.
How to get the volume up on this thing? Reset volume.
That's what she said.
Yeah. I can only set it lower.
Are you
That's
from
weird.
Scandinavia? And
Where?
lives in Norway with no pants on.
Well, that wasn't a great conversation. I didn't have nobody disagreeing with me.
No, Scandinavia. Norway is part of the Scandinavian
Is
stuff.
it?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
It's Sweden, Finland, Norway,
Morning, Missy.
Denmark, I think. That's the Scandinavian bit.
Oh,
Northern part of Europe.
I wonder if they wear pants there.
Well,
All righty, Gil. And hopefully you're going on live at noon.
We gotta get in the bathroom.
That's when I plan on ending. So
dang it, then I got two different volumes. Maybe I can put this down.
you
Set
still
down
editing?
Ralph
90%.
Missy's making out with you, Ralph, and you're not even paying attention.
What?
And Missy's
Hello, Missy.
making out with
When is that video with my name in it coming up? Because that was like 2 weeks ago now.
Looks
A
like
video,
the sun.
a video by Missy popped up with my name in it, and it was gone.
you. Probably figured it was an error.
You know what I sat here doing last night, Mike?
I don't really want to know, do I? Oh. All right. What is that?
I've been getting the magnets off. Yeah, I really should do that too.
All the magnets into this.
Yeah, I got 2 buckets full of those damn things. I don't know what to do with them. I'm sitting in the corner.
But I turned them all into just the magnets. I actually broke surprisingly very few of them.
Mhm.
I figured out a method to do them actually pretty quick without. I mean, a few of them still got broke because I don't think there's any avoiding it, but I actually broke a lot less than I thought I was going to.
What you get your hand pinched in?
Electrofishing, that's
Yeah, I think I actually broke more because I didn't want to get my fingers in them, so I'd get like an inch away and then kind of just toss it so that it would stick together. And I think I actually broke more taking them off.
I don't know if you can bend those.
No, they just break.
Bend them? I don't know if they'll.
They just break. But that's how I actually get the magnet off, and then I put pliers right up on the end of the magnet, and then I take another pair of pliers and I bend the metal down so that there's a little gap, and then take a screwdriver and pop them off.
What if you put them in a vise and tapped them?
Creating a massive electromagnetic field. Yeah. But that's what I spent last night doing while I was. Who was I on?
Electrofishing is no longer allowed over here.
Yeah, I got butter knife and a hammer works too.
Oh, you mean magnet fishing, magnetic fishing? Yeah,
Butter knife and hammer. Yeah,
that's cool.
I tried, bending them and then sliding the knife up underneath them, which works pretty good too. But honestly, it literally took me. It would take me 10 to 15 seconds to do each one. Just 2 pairs of pliers, bend it, and then take a screwdriver and do that, and it pops right up and whoop, gone. If I had some more, I could show you how quickly I can do it, but I'm out. There we go. I'll do
I don't know what I'm gonna do to all mine. I really don't.
I'll do a tutorial on how to remove neodymium magnets.
So it's 12-second video.
What's that?
A 12-second video.
Yep. 12-second video.
Your intro will be longer than the video.
Hey, my intro.
Yeah, I think this works.
Intro is 8 seconds long. My outro is 20 seconds long because it's exactly as long as the end screen is.
You could probably take a wood putty or a wood chisel too.
Jeez, does the screen ever stop flashing?
Although the chisel has that beveled end, and then it comes straight.
No sorts of.
This is what I'm working with here.
What happened, Ralph? You down to 1?
No, this one is flashing constantly. You can't really tell on camera, but it's like flashing like 5 times a second.
You can see it.
Well, you can see it.
You can see it.
Yeah. Shoot it.
Shoot it.
Throw it at the wall. Yeah.
Well, you tapped it and it slowed down. Does that
Yeah, that looked like it kind of, but the
the
camera, the frequency of the camera messes with it a bit because it looks like it's flashing slowly, but it's actually going like. And at some point that'll stop. And in the beginning, when it did that, it was like 2 minutes maybe. But now it's been flashing for all the time that I've been on panel since I turned my PC on, basically.
Yeah,
at
but
some point it will stop.
It ain't like you don't have 32 other screens there.
Well, I have the 2 that work, and one of the other ones that's on the other PC has the same issue, and the other one has the same issue as the other one. It turns on, and then it turns off again. Oh, hello, Gil.
Good morning, Mr. Gil.
I only got one thing to say to Gil Skills today.
Which is what? Oh.
Can't hear you, Gil.
Gil.
Turn your mic on.
Nope.
Turn your mic on. Yeah. Oh,
You're muted. Yeti is off.
That's not Gil Skills. That's Charlie Chaplin.
No, it's other
Anyway.
Bob. Oh, there you go.
Good to see you. Sorry about that. Too much work for the neodymium magnets, Earl. Just throw that puppy in a vise, take a little butter knife, and just lightly tap down the inside, and the neodymium magnet will stick to the butter knife and just slide it right off. Easy stuff.
Yeah, but in the amount of time that you've taken to put it inside the vise and get your butter knife and put it down and stuff like that, I could probably already have done 2 of them.
All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to create a video. You're going to create a video. We need to time each other. So
Okay.
we're going to have to time each other.
Yeah, both do 20 or so, or 10. Starting now.
No. Like we'll see. Yeah, we'll set the magnets down on a bench or something like that. And the clock starts the second you pick up the magnet, and the clock ends the second you get the magnet separated from the metal and placed back on the bench.
use a wood chisel.
Deal?
Deal.
All right, let's do it.
Just 1 or 10?
Huh?
Just 1 or 10 of them?
We could do 10. I don't care.
Yeah.
We can do 10.
So now I got to send you both 10 magnets, so you have magnets.
Oh no, I've got a bucket or so myself of those.
I got like 2 buckets of those damn things.
I know Earl's probably got tons of. Yeah, look at him. He's got a softball size.
Well,
This is all that I have now at the moment.
Because you see all of these, and there's probably this many more down there. I did that all in about half an hour last night.
I was just telling him I picked up. They called me last night at 5 o'clock. Rush hour. Oh, can you come get 100 hard drives? Yeah, I go up there at 250.
Oh, that's a terrible thing to learn. It's like this.
I wonder
there than anticipated. Oh,
I was mad.
I bet. I bet. Earning more money.
Might have one.
Well, dang.
5 o'clock too. I was on a panel. I had to leave the panel. Priorities. But on a good note, I did sell some gold corner BGAs, just the chips for $135 a pound yesterday. So that was $900 and some dollars.
Wow.
Then, you got any memory? I was like, yeah. So I sold that for $18 a pound.
I was hoping to
Sports
get this
were only
one
16.
laying around here that I hadn't got to, but I usually stick them all up underneath this.
So I got plenty of drugs and hooker money for the weekend.
So you'll be fine then.
Mm-hmm.
Right on. We'll see a happy Mike first thing Monday morning on coffee.
You'll never see a happy
Smile
Mike.
from ear to ear.
You'll never see a happy Mike.
Yeah, I'll save out my magnets from the next few hard drives that I get. It might take me a while because I don't really get all the hard drives.
I'm gonna try to do one with a wood chisel. I have a steel block. I'm gonna put it on my table. Lay the magnet against the block. I'm gonna take my wood chisel and tap it and see if it pops off. So the wood chisel, wood chisel is straight, and then it has a little beveled end like that. So this end would be flat if you lay that against the backing, and then the beveled end will actually go underneath it and lift it up.
Right, but the problem with that is if the magnet doesn't want to bend, it's going to break.
Yeah. See, I use this, and I just lightly tap on the hammer and just wedge it between the magnet and the metal, and once I get it down far enough, I could just kind of pry it off, and it sticks to this. Take it off, put it down, move on to the next one.
I don't even know why I did it. Oh, you know what? I could actually take about 30 seconds and run outside. I have a barrel that's covered with these magnets outside.
There you go. It's on now, like Donkey Kong.
Oh. Hang on, I'll go grab one. Gotta put boots on for a second.
Can you do it right now?
Yeah, I'll go do it now. Got a couple minutes to spare for you. Have to get ready. Hang on, I'll be right back.
I can't do it right now because I'm working.
No, we'll do the timing thing, but I'll just show you how quick I get it done.
Okay. Just make sure you set some time for, aside for like the official video.
I'm guessing he has quite a lot.
He probably does. Now, like
I get
it just
very
sounds
little
like too
scratch.
much work taking a pliers and just bending the metal down like that. Heck with that. It may take a few extra seconds to throw it in a vise, but it's so much easier to do.
God damn. I'll try one as well while I'm here.
Yeah.
Network here.
Do you have a vise in that room of yours, Ralph?
No.
Damn.
This
I
is
was
my
hoping you
apartment.
could be
The tools are all in the shed. The big stuff. Well, I don't
I was
even have
hoping you
a
could be
vice.
the neutral party, and you could try both methods, and then you could report back and tell us which one you like better.
Yeah, this is not bending. I mean, look, this is really thick steel. This is like 2 millimeter thick steel. That's not bending.
Yeah.
This is gonna
We're
fly
about to
off and
see
go
him-
through
we're
one of
about
my
to see him in
screens.
action.
All righty. See if this will go down far enough.
That's what he said.
That's not gonna happen. This.
I'll just move it this way a little bit.
These are from the big hard drives. I'll take one from a laptop hard drive.
Ready?
Ready?
Oh, that is pretty quick.
That was pretty quick. That was pretty.
I got a better
that's what
method.
she
Throw
said.
them all in a bucket. Throw them in the shred pile.
All right, I'll try a small one from a laptop hard drive.
I want to know
Hey,
what
this does bend. Not letting go though.
Probably just a piece of steel.
Yeah,
Well-
it's just a piece of steel, light iron, whatever.
But what happens is it's really weird because, it won't. What I do with the screwdriver now? You got your magnet on this end.
Oh, got it. Yeah, does
You
work.
want to this end. Okay, it won't stick to that side.
So put the magnet on the piece of metal you just took the magnet off of.
What?
Is that piece magnetized? The piece that
See
the magnet was on. Yeah. Now the piece the magnet was on, is that magnetized?
No, usually it's not.
But if you take the back side, it doesn't stick. But if you take one of these, it will stick to it this way. It just makes no sense to me, but they won't stick back to back.
The piece that's in your the single piece, is that magnetic? If you took that piece and put it on a magnet, not the magnet, but a different magnet.
Bro, you got to feature yourself. Those are so tiny.
No, the metal won't stick.
The other, is that just the metal?
No, it's a magnet.
All right, now the other piece that's laying on your table there.
Oh, the nice chrome part peeled off.
Yeah.
Put a magnet on it too.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, put a magnet on. What do you want? One that isn't?
Oh.
Yeah, I already took the magnet off this one. No, it's not magnetic.
So the piece of metal is not
Put
magnetic?
it on the magnet.
No, it is magnetic. See? If I stick it to the magnet, it sticks to it.
Oh.
But the metal itself isn't magnetic, but it sticks to a magnet. But if you have the metal on the magnet, then you put the two metals, that's a big magnet.
Yeah, well, it basically turns the piece of metal into a magnet because
you put metal together, it won't stick. Well, it does once it falls over to the side, but it won't.
it aligns all the magnetic particles if you
It's
stick
just
them
weird.
together.
It's just weird stuff. Why did I throw that over there? I need to get those apart.
Magnets, how do they work?
Gil just came up here and started a bunch of shit.
What is this sorcery?
On a Friday.
On a Friday.
And if you put a whole bunch of neodymium magnets together, it doesn't make them any stronger.
No, you have to basically align them in some way, in a specific way. And these are quite difficult because they're all bent. If you get like the square ones, you can basically align them like Lego bricks and get a slightly stronger magnet, but it's not going to add up like doubling whenever you double the amount of magnets. The amount of magnetism gets like slightly stronger, but at some point that'll stop.
Those neodymiums, wouldn't they be perfect for like renewable energy, like wind energy or hydro energy or something like that? Like if one could actually make something out of them.
Yeah, that people try to make like those devices that never stop. That you give one spin and then they keep spinning because of all the magnets, and they try to get energy out of it. There's a lot of clips on YouTube about it.
I think that is possible, though, if you use the neodymium magnets with the backing on it, because the backing isn't the problem when you have magnets is when one pushes the other one away because of the opposite poles is what they're going as. The problem with that is once it passes the other magnet, then it's got attractive poles on it, so it ends up not moving. But I think if you built one with these neodymium magnets where they don't stick to each other with the metal on it, you could get it so that they either force each other away or they pull towards each other to keep it going, because you don't get that reverse magnetic force to stop it.
You need one way to push your mechanism and the other side to pull it, and then basically having that going constantly.
It's all in the
That-
spacing of the magnets too.
Yeah,
You start
there's some
getting that
interesting
momentum.
stuff about that.
The centrifugal force overcomes the pull, and then it gets to the point where it's on the repelling side, and then it just keeps going.
Yeah.
Like it gets faster and faster and faster. E-Waste Mike shaking his head. I'm sorry.
It's too much thinking for this early in the morning.
Early in the morning, it's freaking almost 6 o'clock p.m. over here.
Thanks a lot. Gil. Now I don't even want coffee no more.
I have that effect on people.
Indeed.
Can't wait for the next subject.
This morning hasn't really been a morning of subjects. We've been on presidents for a little bit, but nothing too hot and heavy.
A bit about cars.
Missy, I'm not calling you, so don't be lying.
Yeah, we got actually. Yep.
Yeah.
Angel brought that up with why do younger generations like the different cars than us older generations do.
I like some of the older stuff as well, because of the childhood memories of certain TV shows and movies, stuff like that. Yeah.
You said your guy was calling you.
I've got a
Missy.
fondness of
Not
Trans
calling you.
Ams of a certain year.
Yeah.
I got a Firebird.
Yeah, right now.
Yeah.
Right
Crazy
now,
Ann as a Firebird.
there is an older car out there that the newer generations are really liking, and it's not even that great of a car, but for some reason they're all in love with it. A 66 Chevy Impala 4-door.
Oh,
And that's because of that show Supernatural.
it is a little cool in Supernatural.
And the Camaro Bumblebee was in the first Transformers movie.
Yeah.
That's a popular one. That was like a 69 or 67. I'm not sure.
I actually last year they wanted $1,200 for it. I found a 66 Buick. I can't remember what it was, but it was a Buick, but it's basically the same thing as a Chevy Impala. And I almost bought it for my daughter, and then was going to try to find the
Was
parts.
it a LeSabre?
I don't remember what it was,
Oh.
but it looks just like the 66 Impala. And I was going to buy it and change some of the emblems over and, surprise her with a Supernatural car because she's in love with that show. So, but alas, I didn't. So, and if I can't get that Mustang, I think I'm going to go with either a 68 Falcon or a 68 Fairlane.
Falcon is nice.
Falcons are nice.
Yeah. Fairlane, man. Yeah.
Maybe I need to film a bit and add that instead of just a screen with text.
If you're going to do a screen with text, you should put some sort of picture, and behind it, it makes it look that much better.
Yeah, I usually just have a black screen with white text.
Well, you can do that too. Hey, it's your video.
Yeah, I don't know. I use MS Paint for anything graphically.
You're closing in on 1,000 hours with just having a channel.
No, I'm closing in on 700. I'm close to 700.
Well, that's closing in on 1,000. Okay, but you have 700 hours of a channel with nothing but videos on it. No live streams, no nothing. I think
yeah.
Speaking
I did the calculations. I had my 1 year anniversary since my first upload yesterday, and I was at 1,140 subscribers. Dividing that by 12 is 95 subscribers a month, which is not bad, I guess.
No.
For the very first year. Yeah.
I just surpassed 1,000 watch hours on my live channel.
Did you?
Well, that's good.
Yeah, getting there slowly but surely.
I'm at.
I lost 5,000 in 1 week. How is that possible?
What?
Say
You what?
Yeah, I haven't live streamed this last week, and I lost 1,000 watch hours. Yeah,
You
Oh.
lost 1,000 watch hours?
in 1 week.
It depends on how heavy you were live streaming last year on that date.
I
Yeah.
wasn't live streaming year.
Oh.
Just started
No.
like 4 months ago.
Well,
Yeah,
then that's
true,
weird.
true.
So I don't know.
Aliens did it.
Yes.
I am at
I'm
18.
sure.
I'm not saying it was aliens, but it was definitely aliens.
I'm
The
going
green
to
guy with the weird hair.
be on this one.
I was almost on 2,000, and now is below 1,000. So yeah.
Wow.
I'm on. I got 1,845 watch hours.
Booyah.
I should check what I have now. I did get a couple of extra views, I see.
Yeah, I just noticed I got 2 extra subscribers last night. So
I wonder if I lost the
See you later,
subscribers.
Peter. Bye. Let's
Bye,
do
Barry.
something.
Oh, yeah, I lost 2 subscribers again.
Oh, I gained
Uh,
2. They must have come over to mine instead.
Yeah, but that usually happens. Numbers, the last 365 days. I am at... What? How the hell does this work? It says plus 999%. Oh, because the year restarted probably. How the hell? Look at this. Look at this. Wait. I can't see what I'm filming here. There we go.
I still
Look
don't
at-
understand all this analytic stuff. So
Focus on the dang numbers. Well, you can kind of tell. It says 999%, and it says greater than 999%. So I went up over 1,000% on this stuff for some
that's
reason.
what, viewers.
That's good.
This is my time. Come on, focus, damn it.
40.
Okay.
Almost 41k minutes total.
Eileen says she's at 600 hours. Very good, Eileen.
Yeah. Sweet.
Pup's got 1,000 hours.
You get 1,000 hours?
I finally won at the wheel on Pusha Studios yesterday.
Oh wow!
How do you do that?
I won 6 times now, I think.
I've been giving up that.
Me too, because every time you have to be what the numbers only go up to what 20
They go up to 20.
to 20, and
Yeah.
I've counted because I've seen my name in there, and the quickest I've ever been able to make it, I think, is like 30. So
Yeah. It's all based on how quick you are on the keyboard and how quick your internet connection is.
Yeah, and if you refresh just at the right moment, just before, whenever they put the wheel on screen and Andrew is going, all right, then you refresh. So then you're kind of up to date, and as soon as you hear the numbers, you go tick tick enter, and then you hope you're within the first 20.
Get on the passenger side of my pickup.
So it helped. Got me another 25 subscribers or so.
On your Gill Skills Live.
Yeah, on the live channel. Yeah, I've been
Yeah.
trying to push the live channel on that.
But for everybody in the chat, next Thursday, 7 p.m., the original Gill Skills channel, he's going to have a special 5-year celebration.
Yeah, very good.
It's going to be a party.
Yeah.
That's the beginning of 3 feet of snow for WTF Mike.
What?
Yeah, that was the
3
other.
feet of snow.
He's been snowed in.
They're getting a blizzard in North Dakota.
I'm gonna put that in my words that you cannot say on my chat and live stream is snow.
I don't like that word either. Well, snow is okay as long as it doesn't accumulate.
Those are my hours now. 681.95, so 682 basically hours. So close to 700.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm quite content with how this is going.
I'm
And
not.
I got like 5 more videos that I can upload already. Some need a bit of editing, but yeah.
I think I have 5 up there ready to go now.
I wish the screen would stop flashing. This is so freaking annoying.
So maybe Gil will have his plaque being made by somebody by his 6-year anniversary.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm aiming before the end of the year.
Listen, that is a monumental task you've undertook, so I don't care how long it takes. There's no expectation. I'm just amazed you're doing it.
the aluminium part is being a bit of an issue. I had my 4th attempt. I think it's still on here. I think it was the latest
You
video.
get bubbling? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, I get bubbling and not filling of the. Hold on, let me see if I can pause this. There we go.
Such a pain in the butt because of draws and other things.
It didn't fill all the way the last time. I'm going to try a different method this weekend. That will be the 5th and maybe 6th or 7th attempt. The first 2 actually filled just about all the way. This was a slightly different approach, and it didn't even fill halfway. But I forgot because I only heated it up until 750 Celsius, and the melting point is 660. So I probably had to go to like 825, 850 to get it really hot so that it stays liquid longer when flowing through the pattern. But yeah, I need to get some, because I did this before with some letters, slightly smaller though, and they work perfectly. So I kind of have to figure out how to go about this.
Teresa, have a good day.
Bye, Teresa.
Bye, Teresa.
Weirdly enough, the brass worked perfectly in the first go. But then again, brass is a lot heavier and a lot hotter.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I didn't even know Gil had a channel.
I don't have a channel. I have channels.
Yeah, you know, there's a lot more people doing that now.
I'm sticking to one. I don't really mind. I'm basically just doing videos anyway.
All it takes is 1 or 2 people to be the pioneers, you know, to try it out and to see if it's successful or not. And then people tend to follow suit. It's kind of the same syndrome as like a dance floor. You know, the music starts playing, the DJ's playing songs and stuff, but nobody goes up until the first couple does.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm not much into dancing, no.
I don't dance very good, but if I'm drinking, then I'm usually the first one on the dance floor.
I can imagine Earl break dancing.
Well, my problem is I dance like a white guy.
Have you looked in the mirror?
Kind of like Steve Martin in The Jerk. Which is actually where I get that saying from. I dance like a white guy. Yeah.
Cool.
Errol don't drink that much though. I ain't even finished this bottle of Drambuie yet, and my brother come in one day and drank half of it.
My dad used to drink that.
I haven't drank very much either lately. This has been sitting here for God knows how long.
Yeah, it's been a while. I've seen it sitting.
Captain Morgan.
Captain Morgan Long Island iced tea.
Friend of mine's last name is Morgan, so every year he gets bottles of that stuff.
Nice.
My daughter's middle name is Morgan.
Let's see.
What do you want, buddy? We'll go out. The door's open. Had to open the door up, let some heat from outside inside. Mike isn't on YouTube today. He's taking a break. He's just sitting there looking pretty.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with collecting your thoughts.
Speaking of that, Mike, I got a notification last night that your mug has been sent. You should get it within a few days, I would think.
Cool.
Your mug.
I got 2 sitting right here.
Oh.
Tripod.
You gotta get that shelf up behind you to stack them on or something.
Yeah, I got so many of them.
I said, I got gills. I think it's disappeared. I think my wife stole it and put it away somewhere.
Ralph's gonna have to buy a new one. He's got that thing so crusted up.
Oh yeah, at some point I only have to put hot water in there and a bit of sugar, and I have new coffee. Yeah, I mean, if I I just had coffee now, but sometimes I can just lift the whole thing just by taking the spoon.
That's kind of like me. I rinse my cup out, but I rarely ever, like, it got washed the other day when I did dishes, but I rarely ever wash it. My grandfather always taught me, you season your cup. Just like you do a good cast iron frying pan, you season your coffee cup.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's the advantage of living alone. If I put something somewhere, I know for a fact that a month later I can find this thing at that specific location, and it hasn't been cleaned up.
Well, I think my wife ran off with it because she gills one of her favorite YouTubers. So.
Ah.
Aw,
Oh, that's sweet.
that actually is pretty cool. Thank you, Mrs. Maine-iac.
Ralph,
What?
She's bringing home bacon today.
my favorite YouTuber, Ralph.
Yeah. E-Waste Mike is my favorite person on YouTube.
E-Waste Mike is one of my favorites too. I have to admit that.
I'm sorry to tell you guys, but I am my favorite YouTube person.
Yeah, well, besides me, of course. Yeah. I do have channels which I love the content of, but I don't really know the person. So.
Yeah, it is a lot. It is a lot better when you sit around and you talk to the people and you get to actually know the person.
Yeah.
It's much better to watch their content.
What are you playing, Crazy Ann?
It puts things into context too, you know, with uploads. Like if you're live streaming quite a bit and you upload something and your sarcasm may not be understood necessarily, but if they watch your live streams, it would.
Oh, I can see it.
I see some reflection in there. What are you playing? All the way around.
I'm playing Rocket League.
Oh, yeah, I know the game. I've never played it myself. Seems like a lot of fun.
Well, boys and girls, I'm going to get off here so that I can prepare for mine.
That's what you said.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be in a few minutes.
So you got 8 minutes.
Thank you for having me on, Maine-iac. It's always a pleasure.
Absolutely. Anytime.
You always have an epic panel, and you've always got good conversations.
I try.
We try to get you into the 4-digit club, though. We get to push that hard.
Either
I know you don't care so much, but I care. So there.
Either it goes. I'm actually considering if it doesn't go too good for me to hand it off to somebody else. So
it's going good for you. Anyway, I gotta go. This is a whole other discussion.
All righty, we'll see you in a few.
All right, bye.
Yeah.
That guy's a pain in the ass.
You're not the only crazy person here, MD. I think we're all a little bit crazy. I mean, if we wasn't, would we really be just sitting around talking?
Yeah, normal people are boring.
Yep.
Everyone has their weird or interesting side. Usually the weird side is the interesting side.
Yep. Boring. Nobody cares about a boring person.
I'm normal.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Be kind, Marvin.
Oh.
The heck was that?
Make me an omelet. Bitch.
Oh, you're nice.
I know. I've been craving scrambled eggs for a couple of days. I probably ought to make me some.
I haven't had eggs in the house for years, I think. Well, not years. For months at least.
Have lunch. Some scrambled eggs with some cheese in it.
Oh, that's good. Ham. Mm-hmm.
I don't have much left. I really need to go shopping.
Shernette.
Hello, Shernette.
Howdy, Shernette.
I wonder if Chanel will make me an omelet.
Oh, we have a caller. Hold on.
Welcome. You are the first caller on the Maine-iac Coffee Chat. Caller number 1. How is your day going? You need a chicken coop?
Why?
I know you said hi, Shanette, and I said hi too, but it was really quick and in between other people talking. But I did say hi.
Hi.
I did say. So, oh, I gotta get this thing up over here so I can tell when. He's going live.
I was kicked. Oh, that's not nice. Fuck it.
You look better without blonde hair.
Thank you, Mike.
Just saying.
Just saying. So purple. You want me purple again?
Purple.
Do black.
What's happened now? There's. Okay.
Well, that was cool. I hit the wrong damn button.
I can just put a hat on and you won't see my ugly blonde hair. Yeah.
I was gonna say purple. I'd go with a different color like orange or green.
You can see colors. Wait, I'm gonna show you something. I'm not green, but I think no.
I accidentally hit the refresh button. I don't know why I did it, but I just reached up and hit the refresh button and it kicked me out. So
Oh, not that one.
I don't even remember what I was gonna do now.
I don't know. Then I was pink and purple.
Here you go. Pink and purple.
Yeah. And here I'm just pink.
So why just the blonde now? Has the hubby decided he likes the blonde?
No, he want me purple.
Well, so then who are you saying likes the blonde?
Many. And here you can see my real color. The blonde is what I used to. I'm pretty dark, you see. Yeah.
I see that.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm like Michael.
Good morning, Food Forest Permaculture. How are you doing?
I was blonde like 20 years, so I'm purple 6 months.
That last swallow of coffee was like iced coffee.
That's no good.
It's all right. It was my second cup, so I'm about done now. Not about done. I am done with coffee. 2 cups a day. I think I am going to break down and.
That's what my hair looked like when I was younger. I looked like a guy. Yeah, short hair.
I'm gonna break down and start a fire. I think after the show is done, which should be done in about a minute if Gil Skills ever goes live.
A potty picture. Yeah, and I still take them.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You did that and the dog perked ears up.
Hey,
All right,
food.
Forrest, thank you for stopping by. You have a good day. Oh, all right. I can't wait no more. I gotta go
Pee
to the.
pee?
Yes, while I'm waiting for Gil to come live, I'll be right back. Ah.
I can ride a horse. Eh?
Maniac gonna shit on himself. I don't know what I'm gonna do today, man. I'm freaking already bored.
Lots of those days.
Hmm?
I feel bored most of the days.
No, I was gonna take today off, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I'm already freaking sitting here losing my mind.
I should go live, but I'm so sick of the trolls and stupid people.
Yeah, I know.
It's no fun go live anymore. So
You just gotta have good mods. That's all you gotta have.
There.
yeah, should have, but yeah.
Roller bowl.
What?
And Barry says he's off to roller bowl.
What's
Not
that?
quite
Roller
sure
skate.
what that is, but
Roller bowl.
bowling on roller skates. I don't know, or maybe you're on roller skates and somebody pushes you into pins, or.
Oh, it's many years since I went roller skater. That's fun. Bowls. Balls? Pins? Balls, pins.
Pins.
Skittles. Bowling balls. Okay.
Allie Mac. All right. You have a good day, Allie Mac. I'll see you
Take it
later.
easy, Joey.
See you later, Skittle. Alimak.
I think I'm gonna do this today.
What?
See how many rotations I can get going.
Before you puke?
That's how bored I am.
You must have in America bowling balls.
I
Yeah.
could do a gaming stream, maybe. I don't know. No,
Yeah, we have 10-pin bowling, Barry, but I'm not sure
GTA?
what roller bowl is.
GTA, Mike?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. They got some good
I have
And
no.
I'm back.
good things going on this week, so maybe a lot of double money stuff. I don't know, go fish, what I'm gonna do today.
Me neither. I don't know.
I might get naked and run down the street and see how far I get.
Oh, I don't know. I will run after.
I am going to watch Gill Skills if he ever comes on. Then I'm going to start me a fire to get the house warmed up, and then I think I am going to attempt to build my green screen thingy behind me.
Thingy.
So
Yeah.
basically, Maniac ain't gonna do shit today either.
I want to no. See, that happened yesterday. The only thing I ended up doing yesterday besides YouTube was going to check out the Mustang. Other than that, I did nothing. But I really, that ain't gonna take me that long. So, and there he is, folks. I will get the link here for you.
Is he on?
Monica
I didn't get
Tiamo.
any notification yet.
It
Alright.
just popped up on mine.
Hi, Monica.
See y'all later.
See you later, Mike.
Monica, you're too late.
Oh yeah, I just got the notification on my phone, but not on my PC yet. Weird.
Maybe I'll just bug Trinette all day.
F5 the thing.
Trinette, I'm gonna bug you crazy, drive you crazy all day. Have a good one, everybody. See you later.
All right,
Later,
see you
peeps.
Mike.
Bye,
Thanks,
Blondie. Ralph, Maniac.
thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me.
I'll be back.
Bye, everybody in the chat.
Anytime, all the time. You know that. All right. Here is the link to Gill Skills Live. We're going to head on over and do us a Maine-iac raid, even though he's just started. We'll still do a raid, even though he ain't going yet, but we'll do it anyway. So, with that said, I'll probably be doing my normal Saturday morning coffee chat tomorrow. So, I will see you all tomorrow or later on the tube somewhere.
Okay.
Y'all have a good one.
Have a good
Bye-bye.
day. Have a good weekend. See you later. Bye bye.